Python and JavaScript are both popular languages according to Stack Overflow Developer Survey. But which one, as a beginner, should you start with? Python or JavaScript? In order to decide, you need to have a clear understanding about each one of these languages. So let us dive into this video. Both of those languages are beginner friendly and easy to start with. They will teach you the fundamentals of programming, and learning, for example, Python over JavaScript or vice versa is a win for you. Because for someone who is just starting out, the main goal is to learn the concepts of programming, and both of those languages can help you achieve this. Also, both of these languages are in high demand, so learning one of them or even both of them isn't a wrong choice. And you can see the salary progression of both of these languages, which is pretty good if you want to land a job in one of these languages. Now we will go to each of these languages' specific details and get to know each one of them. Each programming language differs from the other in terms of where it is used in or in what field excels the most. So let us discover what fields both of these languages excels at. When you talk about JavaScript, you mostly refer at building web applications. Of course, JavaScript can be used for many other things, but the main thing is building interactive web applications. So it is mostly used in the front end, alongside HTML and CSS, which those three languages combined are the core languages for web development. So if you were thinking to get a career in web development, JavaScript is your go-to language. Now what about Python? What is this language used for? Well, Python is mostly used in the backend side of a web application, alongside frameworks like Django and Flask, where it mostly interacts with data. So Python is really good at data-related fields like data analysis. Also, Python is heavily used in fields like machine learning, artificial intelligence, and scripting like automation. It has vast libraries that helps this language to become a go-to choice for these types of applications, and combined with its easy syntax, it will become a perfect choice. And speaking of syntax, definitely those two languages don't share similar syntax. Python's syntax compared to JavaScript is quite easier. It uses, for example, indentation instead of curly braces like JavaScript, which JavaScript syntax is pretty much close to languages like Java and C++. When we speak about a language, we also need to speak about the extra tools it provides us, like frameworks and libraries. JavaScript has frameworks that helps developers build front-end applications with React, Angular, and Vue. So you're not going to learn just JavaScript as a front-end developer, but also you'll learn one of these frameworks that will assist you in building front-end web applications. I am only talking about front-end because that is the most popular field for JavaScript. But of course, it could be used for backend alongside Node.js, or it could be used to build mobile application using React Native, or desktop applications using Electron, and you can build browser games or extensions. On the other hand, Python also has frameworks that are related to machine learning and AI that helps developers build AI applications using Python. We have NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, and TensorFlow that are available for developers to use and build AI systems. Other than machine learning and AI, Python can be used in the backend side of a web application, and as said earlier, using Django and Flask. Also, you can build games with Python using Pygame, perform web scraping using Scrappy or Beautiful Soup, and build charts using Matplotlib. Now here are some things I want you to keep in mind. If you want to choose which language suits you the best, is it Python or JavaScript, think what you want to build in the future. If you're interested in building web application and going into web development really interests you, then as a starting language, JavaScript is your go-to option. However, if you're interested in data analysis, machine learning, automation, and backend development, then Python can be your starting language. Keep in mind that after, for example, learning JavaScript, if you're interested in front-end, you'll have to learn HTML and CSS and some web development frameworks like React in order to build scalable applications. Same goes for Python. If you're interested in machine learning, you'll learn after Python machine learning libraries like Scikit-learn and TensorFlow to be able to build machine learning systems. I also want to say that even if JavaScript is recommended for web development, that doesn't mean Python can't do web development. With Django templates, you can use it to allow Python to build web applications. But is it better than JavaScript? Well, not really, because Python wasn't built for this purpose. Same for JavaScript, you can build AI system with it, but it's not that powerful or better than Python, because JavaScript wasn't made for this purpose. However, it is possible that you still don't know what you want to specialize in. You don't know with what you want to start a career in. And that's no big deal. Don't lose hope in starting your programming journey. Just pick one of these languages, learn the basics, learn a library from this language and a framework, and by yourself you'll start to discover what you really like. Before we move on, I just want to add this point, that maybe Python and JavaScript won't be your go-to languages, so even after learning one of them and you gained programming experience, you realize that those languages don't provide you with what you need. Maybe you're interested in building enterprise applications, so you'll go learn a language like Java. The point here to make is that you're not limited to those languages to build something. You may find another language that is way better than those two languages in building what you want. If you need resources to get started, you can start with YouTube, and there you can find free and detailed coding tutorials about a certain language. You can check out my Python playlist to start learning Python, or you can visit websites like freecodecamp.org, W3 Schools, Codecademy to learn new languages. Now I thank you for watching this video. Comment below what will you choose, Python or JavaScript. And if you happen to be an experienced developer, share with us your opinion and experience in the comment section below. And I invite you now to click on one of these end screens that will appear right now, and I hope to see you in one of these videos.